All right, could I have the parties on Ruben Aguilar? Ruben Aguilar. Who's the attorney?
Yeah.
All right. And Ms. Abrams, there are no applications. Court is calling 2024 CR 007652, State of Texas versus Ruben Aguilar. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense?
James Huff, defense.
And are you Ruben Aguilar?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all of the discovery?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review it with your client?
I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Aguilar, did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, I'm sorry?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
You do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge, we are going to proceed on the habitual offender enhancement allegation. I did want to make a little amendment though.
Yes.
In the first clause number that's used to enhance 2003 CR, it should read 0752W. I think the zero is missing there.
No,
And-
no objection.
All right, Mr. Aguilar, do you understand that that's a substantive change to the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that your attorney would have 10 days to prepare for jury trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you waiving your counsel's notice?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you asking to proceed with this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. The motion then to amend the indictment will be granted without objection. Mr. Aguilar, did you review the document entitled Court's Admonishments, Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with evading arrest, detention, second or more as a second-degree felony, range of punishment, and the reason why it's second-degree felony is due to the enhancements.
Yes.
So the range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow that plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes,
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Aguilar, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, you do agree that you've been previously convicted of 2 or more felonies for enhancement. Punishments be assessed at a cap of 6 years in the prison, and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
None.
Then to the offenses charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty. Your Honor.
And to the enhancement paragraphs, how do you plead? True or not true?
True, Your Honor.
State any evidence.
State offer takes Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
Did you review no objections? Did you review the document entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. The court will find the enhancements true based upon your plea of true. Do y'all wish to proceed with sentencing?
Sorry, Judge.
Do you wish to proceed with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes,
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Well, you have a bit of a range here from 2 to 6 years with the court to be working with. This is an evading, my understanding is he initially thought some officers, he took off from them, but when he saw a group of second officers, then he did stop and comply with those officers. We're asking the court to assess a 2-year punishment in this case.
All right, is there anything you wish to say?
No, Your Honor. Gonna go with what I spoke with my attorney. My attorney is speaking to me right now.
All right,
With
and
that.
so the tattoos, we know what they mean, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right. I want you to know that sometimes the past has to be considered. That's why you have habitual status, because they will hold it against you. And when I say they, I mean the legislatures have put rules in place that when you have prior pen trips, that can be used against you to enhance, right? And so in this case, that's what the state is doing. They've enhanced you. So I've read the police report. In the police report, there are issues, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you know what you were doing. You're gonna have to change your ways. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So I think this is a fair sentence for you. I'm gonna sentence you to 6 years in the prison. I'm gonna give you credit for any time served. That's the law. And I'm gonna do a no contact order. And I don't know if the misdemeanor court is doing this as well, but I'm gonna do it. There's going to be a no contact order with Veronica Mendoza and any minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your
All right, we can go off the record. You're gonna have to change your ways. Otherwise, you're gonna be back here. And don't get involved in any other relationships
Honor.
until you get an orchid. And that orchid, when it comes to you, the flowers are in bloom, right? So what you need to do is, once all the blooms fall off that orchid, and you can get that orchid to rebloom, that same orchid, don't go and get another one and cheat, because you're just cheating on yourself. Then you may be ready for a relationship. And I say that because orchids take a lot of patience. You understand? All right, good luck to you.
And we keep it working like Oouchie the boss. We tryna catch up like we hit us a fault. We gotta win, ain't taking no loss. We in the